I don't think you understand. I told my mom everything. I don't think she's gonna let me go back.
Although it wasn't a good program, not by a long shot. It was good for you to grow. When you first came, you had a silver spoon shoved up, and I'm not going to finish that statement. You're amazing, Lyle, but I'm saying that you've grown. Even though you and Bree don't get along very well, you still try your best. I think in this new program, it would give you the potential to actually grow, like not just as Timberwolf the hero, but as Lyle.
Things have to change with how we operate Phoenix. It's not just Youth Z, it's how we operate as a team. We can't keep getting in each other's way. I didn't mean to hurt Bree.
I think it's worth a shot. I think we can trust Miss Shepherd on this. I think it's a good idea. But we really can't do anything unless you're up for it. You're kind of the leader.
Wait, am I?
I'm gonna step down. I'm gonna let go of my pride. I'm letting you be the leader. I'm gonna try and follow everything you say now.
I've kind of been seeing you the leader for a good while now, actually.
His poor little furry heart swells. He looks at his mom. Oh, can I do this?
I suppose it's your team? It is a new week and a new Monday in the city of Lucky Heights. The three of you are in Miss Shepherd's van as she drives you to go get some interviews for the new programs, the Ruminants. You guys had a great bonding moment with your team over the weekend, and I believe you adopted some Phoenix aesthetics.
Yep.
Care to explain what your characters are wearing today?
Lyle, you go first.
Lyle has changed almost nothing about the Timberwolf outfit. However, he has added the symbol they've come up for the team, the Phoenix symbol. There's a patch shown over the left shoulder and a patch on the right shoulder, and that is the only addition and change to his outfit. He still wears the Timberwolf classic.
Amazing.
Okay, I have one for Nari. So she has a black, kind of black, not denim, but like black jean jacket. Not exactly that, but you know what I'm saying, the style of a jean jacket, but it's not.
Yeah.
Just, a black crop top jacket like that. She wears a yellow tank top, a black skirt with where the whole design on it is the Phoenix symbol, like it goes across the front. Like it's not just in the little corner, it's like the front of the skirt. It looks really cool. And then she wears I would say her staple thigh-high socks with but they're like a gradient from orange to yellow.
Ooh.
And then she wears black ankle boots, like combat ankle boots.
Nice.
That's
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Bree she also has the patch, but it is on the right breast part of her big poofy jacket, which is now a deep red with like vibrant orange fluff. And I forgot what that's called. Her unitard. It is kind of the same as Nari's socks, where it's like it's the gradient. It's the gradient from yellow, red, and orange and all that, making it look like fire. And she's got this really cool on-point makeup with, like, really good winged eyeliner. And she's got her eyeshadow also does the gradient from deep red to vibrant orange and yellow going out, and this really good red lipstick.
Yeah.
Nice. We'll just pretend that Lyle is the, like, ashes.
Yes, excellent.
Okay, here it goes. Nari is the before the ashes, Lyle is the ashes, and Bree is the rising from the ashes, and I'll call it. There we go. There we go. Good.
Were you gonna say something, Riley?
I just was going to point out that when Lyle was pointing out that they should get costumes and things, he wasn't really thinking just minor cosmetic changes to makeup and stuff, but he decided to let it slide, and he didn't point this out to anyone. He was just like, okay.
I mean, he didn't do anything to himself.
They're having fun, and I don't want to ruin this for them, so we'll just have a talk about this later.
Later.
Well, later, just later.
We don't need to get into it right now.
So, yeah, Miss Shepherd is driving you to, some office buildings on the side of town. Are you gonna discuss anything in the drive, or are you gonna wait till you get there?
Would there be anything to discuss?
I don't know. Do you guys as a team want to talk about anything?
I think we're just so what kind of interviews will we be having?
Miss Shepherd, like, thinks, let's see. I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you the questions ahead of time. One part of the interviews is, the spontaneity to get more honest answers. Obviously, if you knew the questions ahead of time, you might change them.
No, but, like, why are we doing this?
So, we want to just make sure that, we have the right kind of people using their powers to protect the town.
Oh, it's a psych evaluation.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay.
And Nari just looks off into the distance.
Bree's just playing with Confetti, who's on the floor of the car.
Yeah. Alright, so you guys get to the buildings. It's like a lot of pretty much like those tall, lots of office rooms like buildings that you'd go to for like psychiatrists or therapies or various doctor buildings. And she parks, and you get out and go into the building where at the front desk she passes out a couple lanyards for you guys. That have like your names or yeah, I just say your names, not like your superhero names or anything. And then like the word ruminants underneath.
Ruminants.
What does that
You
mean?
guys- You guys know what ruminants.
Yeah, we know
it's
that's the
name.
replacement for Youth Z, but just what does the word mean?
It means someone who meditates.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Miss Shepherd explained, like, the reason of the name was for them to, like, show that they're making an effort to think through this next, assignment thing?
Mm-hmm.
Program? Yeah.
Yeah.
And she kind of walks you in, and she's like, alright, so, we'll be going up to the 3rd floor, and Bree, you can keep your dog with you. I'm sure that's fine, just as long as he stays, well behaved.
Yeah. Confetti is really well trained. She'll be fine.
So you guys, get led up the elevators and to this kind of like a conference room, where she's like, just wait here, and, I will go tell them that you are ready, and then you guys can split up to have your interviews.
Oh, we're splitting up?
Well, yes, the interviews are going to be one-on-one with some counselors.
It's probably for the best.
I guess so.
Yep.
I'll see you guys on the other side.
Yeah.
You do.
Good luck.
So yeah, she goes and tells them, and then comes back and has all of you split up to go to your counselors. And who do we want to start with first?
Bree can go first, I guess.
All right. So yeah, technically, I mean, I don't know if these are all happening at the same time. There are like 3 different counselors, so they could, but just for the sake of, we can only cover one at a time.
Yeah.
Bree, you go in and you go into this little office where you sit across from the counselor, and it's just like a normal desk guy, and he's like, all right, can you give me your name?
I am Brianna Mills, but you can call me Bree.
All right. And Brianna Mills, do you have a superhero name?
I do. I like to call myself Cotton Candy.
All right. And he kind of types that in. He's like, okay, so you know, I'm just going to ask you a couple questions. There's only 3 questions.
Oh, short interview.
Yeah. We have made a point to get these questions as important as we believe they can be.
That's good. Vague questions are usually frustrating.
Are you ready?
Sure, yeah.
All right. Question number 1. What do you want to do to help the city?
I want to help wherever I can, really. If someone calls me over to a place, I want to do whatever they need me to do. That's as simple as I can put it, I think.
He nods and he kind of types some things in. Nari, you walk in as well, and you sit down. You give your name and your superhero name. And the counselor, she looks at you and she's like, all right, Nari, what do you want to do to help this city?
Use the abilities I was born with to benefit the city as best as I can wherever I'm called or needed. I mean, I have these abilities, it's might as well use them for good.
And Lyle, you are also called in, and you sit down across from your counselor, and he asks you, can you give me your name?
Lyle Lowe.
All right. Lyle Lowe, do you have a superhero name?
I am currently going by Timberwolf. I am the 3rd Timberwolf.
All right, Lyle. First question, what do you want to do to help this city?
I want to make sure that this city is a safer place. However I need to do that, however I can help make this place safer for women, children, and men that are just trying to go about their day and live their lives. It's what I was raised to do, and I'm entirely dedicated to this purpose.
What do you think is a model of an upstanding citizen?
Someone who does their best no matter what the circumstances. Even if they're under a lot of duress and heavy fire, they're still going to do everything that they can to fix the situation.
Someone who is not afraid to stand up for what's right. Like, someone who is willing to put others before themselves and be willing to take responsibility for their actions, and know when's the right time to stand up and when's the right time to let others handle the situation because they're better equipped. It's knowing your own limitations and your own beliefs and acting on both of those.
An upstanding citizen isn't just someone who obeys the letter of the law, but also someone who doesn't bend loopholes in the law to their benefit. It's someone who behaves in the way that is best for the society as a whole.
What do you think could be the consequences of your powers?
Well, the same as everyone else, I suppose. If a hero does something bad with their powers, they would be treated the same way that the villains that that person has been taking down would be treated. They would be taken to prison and tried, and whatever happened, they get whatever the cause, the harm that they did.
People could get hurt. That's the truth of it all, really, is people could get hurt because of if I don't have enough, if I don't focus enough, and I would expect the authorities to handle me just like every other threat to the people if people have gotten hurt.
I don't have two destructive abilities or abilities that affect large areas. It is mostly self-enhancements. So I suppose I could hurt someone relatively badly if I wasn't careful, or if they jumped in the way of something that wasn't meant for them. But I think the main consequence of my powers would be making the world a better place.
All right.
I think I misunderstood the last question because I thought it meant you in general, like
No,
you as a hero.
It's perfect. Like, the whole point is that they're open to interpretation.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys get dismissed from the interviews, and you get put back into the waiting room. As they look over your answers.
Well, that wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
Could have been worse.
Yeah.
I was a little nervous because I didn't know what the questions were.
They were a little strange.
Not really, I totally get it.
Well, generally, for a psychological evaluation, there's, a lot more questions and a lot more specific ones, as well as questions that are open to interpretation, but...
Well, I think it's like I forgot what they're called, but the pictures that they show you that are just ink blots.
The Rorschach test.
Yeah. The answers that you give determine what you have, whatever you're thinking. It determines who you are.
And to be fair, you guys did fill out paperwork on, like,
Oh, yeah.
your powers and stuff, so they didn't have to ask you about that a second time.
Yeah. How do you think you guys did?
I don't think I did bad.
It's hard to tell a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know what good is. What's a good answer?
The only thing I'm worried about is when asked what the consequences of my powers.
Yeah, we all have pretty controllable powers except for you, Nari, but you've been getting a lot better at it, and frankly...
You've done some pretty amazing stuff.
There's a lot of people with similar abilities in the heroic field, and frankly, it seems like this city could use all the help it can get. I highly doubt they're going to turn you away.
If they turn you away, they turn the rest of us away. We're a team.
We could go to a different city, I suppose. If worse came to worse, we could just, go somewhere else.
And Nari laughs at it. She goes, "Thanks, Lyle. I need that. Both of you, actually. I needed that."
The door opens, and a person steps in. They are a gray-skinned alien who looks a lot like Kirby, but they have yellow glowing eyes and slightly duller red hair. It's not as bright red as Kirby's. And they come in and they're like, "All right, E3, it looks like you passed. I'm here to give you your wristbands."
Wristbands?
Oh.
Are these like special wristbands or just like carnival wristbands?
Yeah, they're like he pulls them out, and they're kind of like metal gadget looking wristbands. he's like, yeah, these are going to essentially be your official IDs. The lanyards are just for being here.
Oh, they're the replacement for the pagers.
Did we just get fancy Apple Watches?
Yes.
We got Apple Watches. We went from a pager to an Apple Watch. That's such an upgrade.
Yeah, and he passes them out and kind of helps you guys get them on, I guess.
Okay, can I take a look at it before I put it on?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to... Would this be an assess the situation or pierce the mask? I guess it would
if you're
depend on what I'm looking at, huh?
I think that would be assess the situation.
Could I roll to pierce the mask on the guy instead?
Sure.
Okay, Mark. Because, we found that alien tech, remember? In the pen?
Yeah.
Okay. And here we go. Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. So that's a 4.
Riley, you failed the first roll of the finale.
That's always gonna happen on all of the first rolls.
I feel like we failed the first roll of the finale last time, too.
You know what? At least it's just a pierce the mask roll.
Yeah, that's true.
Any other roll, like...
Yeah, something real bad could have happened, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks at the person, he doesn't see any reason to distrust what's going on, and, the person's attaching the wristbands right now, so he has no way of saying, I want to look at it before, so, yeah. Ruminant's wristband goes right on.
Yeah, and it does look very, very nice, not quite like a watch, but,
yeah.
It's it wouldn't be, obvious that it's not a watch if you just took a glance. It's got the square, maybe it's one of those screen watches. Nobody would give it a second thought. But it's got a nice white color to it. And it's got a screen and everything. And the guy's he's helping you put it on.
Mm-hmm.
He's your dog, does it have powers? Because I don't have a fourth one of these.
No. Confetti goes where I go. She's my partner.
Oh, alright. That's cool.
Do you know Ace the Bat Hound? Do you know Bat Cow? Crypto the Super Dog? The Wonder Cat? It's like that, but...
Just totally normal.
Wait, do DC Comics and Marvel Comics exist in this world?
No.
Okay, then forget all that, because none of that would make sense out of context.
I think they have their own superhero comics, but it's like in the Spider-Man one where they have the Spider-Man comics in the world that...
Does Blood Moon Comics have a dog?
Yes.
That's great.
That makes me too happy.
Wild.
And the guy, they pull out a tablet and they're kind of tapping on them and all right, let me just get these all synced up. And he's just kind of standing there as he's typing away on his tablet.
Lyle is very nervous that he made a mistake or the wrong choice.
Bree's just looking at the new watch thing. She's what the heck does this even do?
I know, yeah, Nari's probably figuring it out. She's just how the hell does
Yeah,
this work?
please someone look at the watch. I failed my roll, so I'm done in the...
They're quite neat looking, aren't they? Surprised, didn't think they'd be bringing in test subjects so early, but,
Test
and then right as he's
subjects?
about to tap something, right as he does tap something on the tablet, Miss Shepherd comes in and is oh, did you guys get the wristbands? Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hi?
Hi.
She seems surprised to see the other, alien there. And the guy's Yeah, I just got them all set up, and Nari, you're the first one to notice this. But the room's a little quiet.
Shoot, you can read minds. Why didn't we leverage that earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's something that's quite obvious to you, Nari, because you're almost always reading people's minds. Like, it just happens. You can just hear it.
Yeah.
You don't hear anything right now.
Oh no.
She's not a fan of that. Can I assess the situation?
Yes.
Oh no.
Because if she heard that, like, it's completely, like, way too quiet, she's like, that's shady. That is plus a what? Plus superior. That is an 8.
Alright, on the 7 to 9, ask one.
Okay, okay, so these, I don't know which one, if I want to do what here's the biggest threat or what here's the greatest danger, because they're kind of almost the same thing in this moment.
Why? That is
I'll give you
weird.
that.
What here is the biggest threat and what here is the greatest danger?
Is in the greatest danger.
In the greatest. Okay, then what here is the biggest threat?
Well, here's the biggest threat. How would I phrase this? I wouldn't say there's any threat other than the fact that you guys have no powers.
Yo, what?
I was about to test that. Can I just, like, try to change the color of my nail polish?
Yeah, no. Nothing happens.
Bree freaks out.
And Miss Shepherd's kind of like, oh, that's not supposed to be happening yet.
What do you mean yet?
What do you mean?
Turing, that's supposed to be for a later stage. And Turing's like, oh, I mean, I just thought that was gonna be a given, you know, you put them on and it gets... And he's just, like, tapping away at the tablet.
What later stage? What's happening?
This wasn't part of the deal.
No, it wasn't,
It wasn't in the papers.
and we read those.
I had my mom read them. Lyle is going to try and, like, feel the wolf spirit in him.
You can feel it in you, but you can't bring it out to do anything.
Oh no.
Bree's gonna try and take it off.
Yeah, you can try taking it off.
Okay, what do I do with that?
It's very strong. And Miss Shepherd's like, oh, but it was. I told you, it would solve the problem of the 3 strikes. We're helping you control your powers. Now you don't have to worry about being afraid of them going out of control anymore. Right, Nari?
We
Control them now.
That's
No.
not controlling. That's not.
This isn't us controlling our powers. This is you controlling our powers.
Real quick, like, we all took a look at the paperwork, and so did Blood Moon. Was there anything in the paperwork that could be used to justify this?
If you interpret it a certain way, yes.
So it's a loophole kind of situation. Okay.
Yes.
This is literally what you... Oh my god. Lyle literally said something about this, about not taking loopholes.
Niall don't like loopholes.
So, wait. Are you just going to have our powers turned off permanently until you need us? Or is this, if we go out of line, you will shut down our powers?
Oh, of course not. This is going to be part of the program. So you get to use your powers when you're on missions, but then you get to live normal daily lives. When you aren't, you won't have to worry about it anymore.
Nope, I quit. I am out of here. And Bree is trying to take it off, like tear it off.
Nari is trembling because she's had her power since she was 6. Imagine your mind suddenly going silent. She's on the verge of a breakdown.
Miss Shepherd's like, you guys, I think you're overreacting just a little bit. Think of it. Ovis has made some great discoveries in the lines of science.
Okay.
Overreacting.
No, Bree, Nari, deep breaths. Okay?
It's really quiet. I don't like this.
I understand. You understand this is a huge violation of our physical privacy. Like, this was not in the paperwork. I suppose you could make a justification based on some of the wording, but this You can't just leverage this without asking for permission from us.
Oh, but it's part of the signing up. You're going to help people.
We are going to help people, but you understand that some of these abilities are a daily part of our lives. I've had these abilities since I was a little kid. I don't think this is a good way of going about it. I think this is a huge violation of privacy at the very least.
Nari is scratching at her skin because it feels like everything feels so off right now. Like, she's scratching at her arms and, like, still shaking.
I can understand the use for this, but without asking permission and using a legal gray area to justify it, no less.
Bree's gonna take Nari's hands and just kind of look her in the eyes and just kind of breathe. She doesn't say anything, but she just tries to, like, breathe in and breathe out and just hold her hands.
Lyle stands up and he's like, Miss Shepherd, I'm going to ask you to turn these off.
Please. And Nari just, like, croaks it out.
Does Hypertide know about this? Does Quip?
Oh, well, not yet.
Not yet? So you're doing this without Quip's knowledge. You're doing this without any major patrons signing off on this.
You know, I don't really like your guys' attitude about this.
I don't like your attitude.
I thought you would be excited.
We were excited that you were going to help us control our own powers, not take control of our lives.
I'm not taking control of your lives.
Oh yeah,
There's a
oh yeah.
difference.
What's this? She like waves her hand around, obviously trying to do anything to change something on her. I can't do anything. This isn't control. I'm not in control.
Also, the fact that you hid this in a legal gray area and you haven't informed any of the major patrons or anyone in Quip tells me that you are aware that this is legally dicey, not to mention morally this is...
There's a difference between helping me control a power that could hurt someone and taking away something that has become part of my everyday routine that I've learned to become accustomed to.
I would like to talk to someone above you.
Well, you guys may not understand it just yet. You're still kids.
Oh,
but
we're kids.
Turing's fine with it.
Who's fine with it?
And you look over at the guy, and you do notice that he is also wearing one of them.
Okay, but he consented to that. He knew what was happening beforehand. You didn't give us any warning.
You're right. Maybe I should have been a bit more convincing.
A bit more honest, you mean?
A bit more clear, perhaps, and not...
Maybe just on the front of the page in big bold letters. We'll take your powers from you and use them when we want you to.
That's not what's going to happen. However, if you guys are going to keep being so upset about it, we may have to think about whether or not you are in any sort of stable mindset to have your powers back.
That's not
this
what
is
you're doing.
Crazy. We are allowed to be upset. This was a huge invasion of our privacy, our bodies, our minds.
Lyle, could we call your mom here?
We would like to speak to someone.
All right. And she kind of turns around and she's like, I'll go get someone. And she leaves.
Lyle's getting out his phone. He's trying to call his mom.
Nari's just like, it is so quiet. I thought I would like the quiet maybe once in a while, but I don't.
Are you guys gonna try to figure out how to get them off?
I'm really sorry, but let's not
Yeah.
yet, I think. They're clearly being a little unreasonable, but I think that Lyle is trying to, Lyle believes that cooler heads and common decency will prevail, and that if, E can talk and explain the situation to someone above or something, or maybe even get some of this information over to Quip, that it'll be all right. He doesn't believe that they're going to go like full fascism.
Here's the thing. Bree still has angry marked.
Oh no.
Yeah. You
Not
want to clear
yet.
that?
Not yet.
She's trying
Bree?
really hard to stay calm.
Bree,
But she's
Nari.
like shaking.
You want to clear that?
Lyle is gonna walk over and take both of their hands in his. Like, he is holding both of their hands, and he goes, "Trust me, I'm freaking out too. The fact that I can't smell you guys anymore is super weird, but, like, I can't hear, I can't see very well as I used to anymore. I can't feel my connection to my family."
And Nari goes, it's like everything's shut off, right? Like
Yeah,
everything's so quiet.
I can feel it. It's still there, but I can't access it.
Usually I can feel every molecule in my body. I can change it whenever I want. I can fit whatever I feel like being.
I know.
I'm
just asking you to hold out a little longer. We're going to talk to some people, and if it's still messed up, I am all for shattering these things right off our wrists and going to authorities. Okay?
Okay.
But right now, we need to take deep breaths, let cooler heads prevail, and talk to someone in charge.
I trust you, Lyle.
I feel like Nari's the only thing. Nari goes, hey, trying to look at the upside? My panic attack won't set off at my telekinesis.
That's fair. Would that be comforting or supporting someone?
Yeah.
Because I'm trying
The
to calm them down
self-appreciating
from...
joke?
No, I
the
mean
calming
Lyle's
down.
whole speech and like holding their hands and keeping
Yeah.
them from breaking shit and freaking out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to roll it?
7.
7. On a hit, they hear you, they mark potential, clear condition, or shift labels if they open up to you.
I mean, I made that joke. I feel like Nari being able to joke.
And they were talking about how their powers felt and how they how they used to live.
Who are you comforting and supporting?
I was comforting Bree and Nari.
Yeah.
But I can make
do
2
both
separate
at once?
rolls for both of them if you want.
Yeah, I'd say 2 separate rolls.
To see who I do a better job of calming. Okay.
Let's say that 7 worked for Nari, because Nari was already...
I got another 7.
Nice,
Okay, we're
perfect,
good.
alright.
Okay.
You're both good.
Yeah, Bree's gonna unmark angry. She's calming down, but I think she's slipping a little bit more into afraid. She's just like, I trust you, Lyle. I can't believe I trusted Miss Shepherd.
I was kind of hoping Bree would keep angry so she could break the thing, but you know what? That's awesome.
I mean, I was debating it. I was seriously debating
Yeah.
just
I
keeping
think it would
angry.
be awesome if you wrote, because I'm thinking about, like...
You're still angry. Like, the potential, I guess, if we're not... This is the last session, there's not a whole lot use for XP, since we're not going to level
still
up
at the
mid.
beginning of the level, so...
But, so
not
it
gonna
makes
do
more
much.
sense.
You could shift labels.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Um...
But if you like where your stats are, there's no point.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna keep angry.
Yeah, if this talk with the neck... Like, can he call his mom?
No.
Okay, starting to panic a little bit. He's... Like, is the guy still in here with us?
Yeah, Turing's still there.
Okay.
They have the tablet, and they're just, like, kinda...
He walks over to Turing, and he's like, my phone isn't working?
Oh, yeah, that's because of, Ovis Tech.
Can you make my phone work again? I need a signal so I can call my mom.
I mean, I could. Do you have the paperwork?
I need paperwork to be able to talk to my mother?
Well, to get the service here in, the range of Ovis Tech.
Nari goes, he's still technically 17. He has to be able to contact his legal adult. What?
You're right. I suppose. Maybe Miss Shepherd didn't think of that.
Because I realize Lyle is still technically the only minor.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, it seems like Miss Shepherd hasn't thought of a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Turing just kind of shrugs.
Okay,
I think that she's a psychopath.
Lyle is taking Bree and Nari to the other side of the room.
Okay.
Okay, so here's what I'm starting to think. Remember, for our first 2 weeks, we could get strikes for things that didn't super make sense, and we were constantly terrified of Miss Shepherd assigning blame to stuff that were out of our control, or just a failure to follow out her orders to the exact T.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm used to living under the stress of worrying about freaking out someone, but do we want a woman like that in charge of whether or not we get our powers?
No.
If she didn't think this through, that one, you're still technically a kid. No offense, you act.
I'm just a year younger than you guys.
I'm 19. You are too. But I'm saying,
Okay.
like, you're still technically a kid, like, legally. And she didn't think that through enough to be like,
Yeah.
hey, maybe you should have someone
Okay.
contact your legal guardian. And then also, if she thought that somehow taking away our daily life powers was going to make us be normal and happy about it, no, she didn't think that through. She didn't think, no.
I think this has just been a really messed up misunderstanding. When Miss Shepherd comes back with a person, we will talk to them. We will say that this program isn't going to work out for us, and we will resign. Well, I guess we'll quit. We haven't technically started, I guess. So I mean, we'll just say we don't want any part of this. They'll take off the things, and we will go on our merry way.
Yeah, I guess that should be good. Just, God, what the hell?
This is really. This is freaking
This is
me out
messed
a
up.
bit. Yeah, this is messed up.
Not, this isn't just messed up, this is fucked up.
This is stuff that people use on prisoners.
Yeah.
Miss Shepherd comes back in, and she doesn't have anyone else with her. But she still seems very upbeat and optimistic.
So, where's our phone call?
She's like, "Now, Bree, is that really necessary?"
Yes, it is.
Hey, Bree. Miss Shepherd, you went to go get someone?
Yes, but on the way, I thought about it, and I realized there's a much simpler, solution to all of this. And just like Turing here could probably give you a little example, Turing, can you, hand me the tablet? And he kind of gives it to her. Like, he gives it to her, but almost mechanically.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
I am directly engaging a threat. Fuck. What am I adding? Wait. No, I can add. I get +3 to directly engage a threat now.
For what?
Hell yes, that's a 10. Bree is taking something from them, and she is taking the tablet.
All right. Yeah, you snatch it out of Miss Shepherd's hands, and she kind of like starts in surprise.
Miss Shepherd,
You're a psychopath.
what were you going to use that for?
Nothing. It's just a
Really?
tablet.
I would like to assess the situation.
Yeah, I'm going to look at Turing, and I'm rolling Pierce the Mask again.
Yeah, I'm looking at the tablet.
Yeah.
Ugh. Goodness, I'm so mediocre today.
I got. Ooh, that is a 10 again.
I got a 7.
Wait, no, that is a 9.
Okay, what are you guys doing? Can you please stop doing two things at once?
Yeah.
I am assessing the situation. I am looking at the tablet, and I'm like looking through it, trying to figure out what she was going to do. Like, what can this do to us?
The tablet looks like a set of alien controls.
So I can't read it.
No.
Lyle is looking at I rolled Pierce the Mask to look at
Alright.
Turing to see if Turing is like being mind controlled, and I rolled a 7.
Yeah?
He is?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool! Can I break the wristband?
Not with your normal strength.
You
Do
can't
have
pull out your
a plan
claws.
to break it?
That's right. He can't even like tug on it to get it off. Okay. Lyle is stepping in between Bree and Miss
Jimmy,
Shepherd.
off recording. I want you to break the tablet so badly.
Yeah,
I
she's
know.
thinking about it, but not yet.
I'll let you clear angry if you do it.
Fair.
No, I know you will, but Bree's not ready to break it because she's scared.
Alright.
Shepherd, are you mind controlling this person?
I mean, I wouldn't put it that way.
So you are.
That's the sketchiest thing I've ever heard. That is, like, we've
That's
been
not a
talking
no.
about moral grays. That is a direct violation of his rights as a citizen, as a person. This stuff is in the Constitution. What
As
are you
you say
doing?
this, her smile is like slowly going down into a line.
As someone who has had, to do this and had to go through the whole process of, hey, I am a telepath. Here's what you can and can't do. Even as, someone who's helping people, I can't directly control someone. I can tell someone to sleep, but I can't mind control them. That is against the law, and I could go to jail.
Why? There's no reception in here. You shut off my ability to contact my mother. You haven't told Quip about this, which is strange enough considering how relevant it is to their organization. If we asked to resign or quit, if we decided we didn't want to be a part of this program, would you let us?
She pauses for a while, and she has this very tight-lipped, look of amusement at you guys.
I don't like this.
And she takes a bit of a breath, and she's like, I mean, really, Turing, I'm very disappointed. You really weren't supposed to do that just yet. As for you three, I suppose there's no fooling you anymore.
Yeah, no shit.
Okay, so you're not dumb, you're legitimately evil.
You're just a psychopath. You're trying to
Oh
control
my gosh,
us.
I
but
can't believe I looked up to you.
I trusted you.
So did I.
You see, it's very difficult for people to not.
Oh, you fucker.
Bree, can you figure out how that tablet works and turn these things off?
I can't figure it out. It's in a different language, but maybe if we can get out of here, we can take it to Kirby.
Bree,
Maybe
Brianna,
don't use my full name.
can you please just hand it over? That's company
No.
property.
Okay.
Sorry, I said that's company property, and I just thought it's proprietary.
It's free real estate. That's what Bree says. Bree says it's free real estate and breaks it over her knee.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
Clear angry. Finally, I was waiting for that.
We are going to walk out of here and we are going to contact Quip. Bree,
Except
break it.
the moment that she breaks it over her knee, yeah, you guys get your powers back.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
And Miss Shepherd kind of looks nervous, and she's like, "You really shouldn't have done that.
You shouldn't have done any of this.
I need to go do something really quick.
No,
Yeah, no, you're
not
not.
going anywhere except jail.
Turing, don't let them leave." And she turns around, and Turing's wristband has also been shut off.
Cool.
And Miss Shepherd just told Turing to not let you guys leave.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
And she's like, just get them under control again. And she goes,
And Nari goes, Lyle, can you get these off first? First and foremost, get these off of us. And
Yep.
she sticks out her wrist.
Super strength. Well, technically it's mythic might. I just rip them in half. Just.
yep.
Slice.
You don't even need to, rip. You could just clip them with a claw.
I know, yeah.
First Nari, then Bree, then him last.
I assume the plan is hold him down, you get the thing off?
No, Turing? His wristband is still on.
The wristbands don't work anymore.
Yeah.
Oh. So he's not under control then.
Oh, but he is.
What? No, I don't like this.
Huh.
Okay, but would we know that? Like, would that be apparent by looking at him?
Probably by the way he's looking at y'all.
Okay,
I mean,
Turing,
the way
you
he's
have to
looking
let
at
us
us.
go. We need to catch up to Miss Shepard. We need to contact the authorities. We might need to contact Quip.
He just kind of shrugs and he's like, I can't let you leave.
Why? Why not?
Miss Shepard said so.
Why are you listening to her, though?
We broke the thing. You're free to do whatever you want, Turing.
I don't know. Miss Shepard said don't let you leave.
Buddy,
Ah,
come on. I really don't want to do this.
I don't either.
Oh, I have Symbol of Authority. Can I try that?
You could try.
When you give an NPC an order based on authority, they recognize role plus savior. Okay, he goes, Turing, stand aside. I am Timberwolf. I work with Blood Moon, who is with Quip. They are a higher authority than Miss Shepard, and she will be going to jail for a long time, and I really don't want to send you with her, because it's very clear you are not in... You... Just stand down, man. It's so bad.
See, here's the thing. He doesn't recognize you as a higher authority.
Really?
What about
Shit.
Quip? What about...
He
What?
doesn't recognize Quip as a higher authority. Oh, jeez.
Mind control, man.
Mind control. Yep,
Yeah.
okay.
And Turing's like, are you getting out of control? Because Miss Shepard told me to keep you under control.
And Nari, I feel like Nari just goes, shh, no,
Turing, we're under control.
No, we're totally under control.
we are good. We're good.
We're sorry. I'm sorry I spoke up at you. I shouldn't have.
And then I feel like Nari just kind of goes, she like pulls him and she pulls him aside and she goes, I can just knock him out. Or I can try to save the mind control.
Ooh, try to fight the mind control.
Hey, guys, let's go over here and let's have a conversation real quick.
Yeah, I imagine we're whispering to each other.
Yeah, this is a real quiet whisper.
We head over to the other side of the room. Lyle crosses his arms and he goes, okay, guys, how quickly do we think we can knock out this person non-lethally?
I'm gonna try to take the mind control off if I can.
That would be great. If we could not hurt an innocent person, that would make my day.
Yes.
Okay.
If that doesn't work, I might suggest backup plan.
Just knock him out?
Yeah, Lyle, you might have to knock him out.
Yeah.
If you need help, I can turn invisible and go hold him.
Both of you
But-
get behind me, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't know how he's going to react to this. If he attacks us, I want
Yeah.
me in front.
Okay.
Okay.
Nari, you're up first.
All right. Let's do some team stuff.
Yay, combat.
When you enter battle against a dangerous foe as a team, add 2 to the team pool.
Cool. How many do we have?
Right now you have 2. If the leader has influence over every teammate, which I believe Timberwolf does.
Yes.
Yep, this is
oh,
true.
Every fight it resets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's 3. If everyone has the same purpose in the fight, add another team. I believe that's
That's
4.
4.
If any team member mistrusts the leader of the team, remove a team. I'm going to say no. If your team is ill-prepared or off-balance, remove a team. I'm going to say no. So
I
you
don't
have-
know. I think an argument could be made for that.
You got your powers back.
Yeah, that's true.
Are you trying to argue for me to take a team away from you?
I'm saying we have no idea what's going on in this building. We aren't super aware of what this... I guess we are aware of what he's capable of, but we...
This is just a one fight, like...
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, this is just for the fight against him, then yeah, okay. I was thinking about the
Yeah.
situation as a whole.
No. So, alright. I'm guessing that's unleash your powers?
Yep.
Crawl in his
Right.
brain! Crawl in his brain!
I did not do good.
Oh no!
Good, because I want you to fight this guy.
So, I marked potential.
Matthew was so excited to have y'all fight his uncle.
I thought it was his uncle.
That jerk!
Damn it, Matthew!
Ugh.
I'm filled with rage.
Alright. Yeah, y'all are entering a fight against Turing.
Nari tries and she goes, I can't. I'm too thrown off.
See, when you fail an attempt to delve into someone's mind, oftentimes they can tell.
Oh, yeah.
So, Turing's gonna go ahead and make a move.
Lovely.
And this is why I'm in
And-
front of everyone, as a wonderful meat shield.
Yeah. And they're like, okay, that's definitely not under control. And they push their hand out, and a huge flash appears. And
That's
kind of
right!
catches you all off guard.
Kirby never used those powers, so I forgot they could do that nonsense.
Kirby didn't use any powers. Kirby just flew around. He totally didn't use any of their heliokinesis. Literally, Turing has the same exact powers as Kirby, but I actually use them.
Oh no. Oh no.
We're gonna get our asses handed to
I
us.
assume I get blasted by the sun. Cool.
You guys don't have to take any powerful blows, but you are, like, surprised, almost.
We stunned.
Stunned.
Oh, it was just like a flash of light. It wasn't like an energy attack. He was trying to blind us.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
So are we blinded?
Y'all can keep making your moves. I'm just keep in mind y'all
Okay.
just got
Okay.
a surprise.
Bree,
Mhm.
Bree's gonna turn invisible, but still like have their hand on Lyle's shoulder just so that he knows that she's still there.
Lyle doesn't feel your hand on his shoulder because he's going to leap forward blindly at them.
All right.
Oh no.
Because he's like, well, I'm going to at the very least take this person down with me so he can't hurt anyone else.
Yep.
What is happening? That's my 4th 7 in a row.
Oh, okay. I thought you straight up failed.
Okay.
Don't do that to me.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Why am I so mediocre today?
On a hit, trade blows. On a 7 to 9, pick one.
Okay, I am going to take something from them. Could I use that to take off the band?
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, the bands don't work
But the band
anymore.
isn't doing anything.
But you can still take it off.
Yeah, I think that's what he's going to prioritize. He leaps forward blindly, but when he connects with the person, he just immediately goes for a series of jabs, just like right to the guy's stomach. And while he's knocked off balance and his arms like go up, that's when Lyle is going to kind of like hazily grab an arm and just like reach until he gets the wristband, and then he slices it with his claws.
All right. Yeah, what condition should I mark on this guy?
Can we do insecure because he's being beat up by a child?
Sure. Insecure. As Turing falls backwards, in self-defense, Turing lets out a fireball right in front of him,
Oh lord.
and
Kind of burned down the building.
yeah, it literally like singes the carpet.
I assume I'm rolling my defense move?
Yeah, never give up, never surrender.
Okay, oh boy. Hell yes! This is the only move I ever roll consistently well on. That's a 12.
10?
Plus 2,
Nice!
that's a
Nice.
14. Get off my back.
Yeah!
Yeah.
On a hit, choose one of the options below. Okay, and I don't have to mark a condition, which is wonderful. You get an opportunity or opening against your attacker. You rally from the hit. It inspires the team. Add one team to the pool. You keep your attacker. Lyle keeps the attacker's attention because I think he gets like blasted by this fireball, and he's still standing there, fists up, like kind of protecting his face because he can't see super well, but he has a general idea of where this person is because of his heightened senses.
Mm-hmm.
And he just, I don't want the flesh girls to be hit by fire.
That's fair, yeah. So yeah,
I am made
keep-
out of sterner things, like Wolf God.
You keep Senor Kirby. You keep touring on you. And Nari has not done anything.
Okay, so I failed the last one, but she saw that. I feel like she would probably try this time to just knock him asleep.
Yeah, good, do it.
That is a plus what? Plus conditions you have.
None.
I'm not doing good.
On a miss,
On a miss, I just don't get it.
you hold 2
Yeah,
burn
you hold-
and mark 3
and mark-
conditions.
yep.
Yeah. Oh, Mark
3
3?
conditions?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Yep. This shows that this is the Nova part.
Is this going to be the first
afraid-
finale where we lose?
God, please don't.
Nah. I won't let you guys
Okay.
lose.
And I've marked afraid, guilty, and hopeless.
Whether or not
Oh,
you
no.
win might be a different thing, but
Yeah.
you won't lose.
Okay.
We won't get the good ending, we'll just get the neutral one.
Probably. So I'm gonna say, hold on, I'm just looking through these. I'm just gonna, there's the whole overcharge where I use both of them at the same time. Where I use both burns, I get a plus 10 to unleash your power.
That's a pretty good plus.
So I'm gonna use that one, so I'm back to 0 burn, but I
Alright.
have all conditions. And in this, I feel like since I'm getting an automatic plus 10, because that's what that does.
Mhm.
So then she just breaks it. I feel like
Yeah.
she put too much, and instead of knocking him out, she just broke it.
Mechanics-wise, I'm gonna say you marked 2 conditions, and that would have filled them up anyways.
Okay.
Fair, yeah.
Right.
Alright. Yeah, you unleash your powers, and you managed to knock Turing out of the mind control, which made this a very short fight, because y'all only did 1 move. I'm a little disappointed. But yeah, Turing kind of shakes their head, and they're like, headache. Oof.
Sorry.
You okay? Bree turns visible.
I think so.
Alright, because we need to get you out of here.
I feel like Nari has approached him now.
Yeah, Bree's like next to him.
Help him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, sorry.
Timberwolf is... his costume is singed from all the fire, and he's just like... Yeah. Sure. Are you okay?
You okay, Lyle?
He's like smoking gently.
Are you okay, Lyle? Are you both okay? Oh, God.
He's like, actually, I feel fine. We just, he's like poking at his singed costume.
Is there what floor are we on?
3rd floor.
Can we just go out the window?
What?
Lyle, can you just
Right. Y'all need to go after Miss Shepard. This is Turing talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any information you could give to us out of curiosity? Like, she said you volunteered for this. Is that true?
I mean, more or less, it was more of a... See, I work for Ovis.
Okay.
Ovis, Scientific Discoveries,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
which Miss Shepard created.
Okay.
Oh.
I didn't know she had a side job like that. That's a little... I can't believe I didn't look into her at all. I'm so stupid.
She was just so sweet looking.
Turing gets up, and they're like, so, are we going out the window?
No, We have to make sure. Has anyone else signed up for this program?
And Turing, like, suddenly gets this wide-eyed look, and he's like, my wife!
Oh
Okay. Alright, this is bad. Hey, can you... And we still don't have self-reception?
Yeah, nah.
Okay. Timberwolf looks at Turing and he goes, I need you to fly to the police station and contact Quip. Get Blood Moon or Hypertide on the phone. Someone in the big leagues. We need authorities to know what is happening.
Turing nods, and they're like, are you guys gonna go after Miss Shepard?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Alright, we should take my Kirby craft.
We'll find your wife. We'll make sure she's okay.
yeah.
No, I'm gonna find my wife. You guys get to go after Miss Shepard. And he actually, like, he just blasts a hole in the window, and he's like, alright, come on, get my hand.
Good enough for me.
Okay, Bree does.
So, Miss Shepard left the building?
If I know Miss Shepard, she said she had to go do something, and I think she's headed towards Ovis Scientific Discoveries.
Okay, yeah.
We're
Okay.
heading that way.
If this
Yeah.
isn't the main building, then that would make the most sense to where we should go.
Where is
Yep.
that?
Lyle hops in.
Yeah. So, you guys know you aren't at Ovis because y'all went there and were like, oh, this place. No, yeah. Turing flies you all down to the parking lot and starts running across to where you see a much nicer and less cobbled together version of the Kirby craft.
Oh.
And they kind of wave you over and they're like, let's go.
Thank you so much.
So, yeah, Turing, when you all hop in, Turing pretty much, like, not only does, his Kirby craft look nicer, it flies better, and they don't it flies higher. They just start, like, soaring in a direct beeline for Ovis Tech.
Oh. There's flies. Kirby's just floated.
Yeah. And Turing's like, alright, Miss Shepard is probably going to be waiting for you guys. I get the feeling she knew that you guys would be able to defeat me. She was just stalling for time.
That's yay.
So, I'm gonna go find my wife, and I'll call the Quip. And you said Blood Moon?
Blood
Yes.
Moon. Please get Blood Moon.
Blood Moon or Hypertide?
Do you have, like, a phone number? Do you have a phone number for Blood Moon?
He does. And Ari just points at oh wow. He has the number.
He did not think this through.
Right, because of the Timberwolf thing. That makes sense.
Why does no one seem to like? I'm a well-known sidekick.
I wasn't thinking straight, alright? Give me a break. I'm sorry.
His feelings are legitimately hurt.
Turing says I'm sorry the same way that Kirby says I'm sorry.
Oh.
I feel like Nara goes, hey, keep in mind, he was just mind controlled. His mind's a little jarbled.
No, it's not just him. I'm not mad at him. It's just no one here knows who I am. It's fine. You know what? It's fine.
So you guys make it to Ovis Tech in record time, and Turing is just let in because they've got the like passes and everything. And they park their Kirby craft and they step out and they're like, "All right, good luck, you kids."
Could you maybe call the authorities first before you rush into a dangerous situation?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be the one in danger.
Okay, just checking, because you said I'm gonna find my wife and contact Quip, and I just wanted to make sure the order at which you would be doing those things.
Turing just like starts walking backwards and pulls out their phone and they're like, "All right, I'm calling, good." And he just bolts into the building.
I don't...
It's his wife. He's gotta find his wife.
I think... Lyle begins to text his mom because he does not trust. He, like, sends, like... Ruminant is super messed up. Very illegal. Mind control nonsense. Contact Quip. Send help.
Hey Mark Experience audience, and welcome to the end credits. Thank you so much for listening to our show. If you want to see MXP art and laugh at the dumb jokes we make about our own show, you can find us on Tumblr at tumblr.com/blog/markexperience. If you like the music, you can buy it all at markexperience.bandcamp.com. And we also have merch at redbubble/people/mark-experience, where you can buy posters and shirts and stickers. If you want to donate so that we can create more content, you can head over to our Ko-fi account at ko-fi.com/Jamie Remy. That's spelled JAMIEREMY. That's my name. You can find this podcast on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Stitcher, so listen wherever is easiest. Have fun browsing, and we'll see you next time.